How was your week?
You guys, let me be very honest. I had a terrible weekend.
¿Por qué?
Well, I mean, I was telling you earlier before we started recording this. Yeah, I'm not so great at reading labels. I kind of just, if you kind of just offer me something and I trust you, I'll just be like, okay, I'll take it. Damn the consequences. So
Cry now, laugh later.
crying out laugh later. Let's just say I spent a majority of my Sunday sleeping because I was so goddamn high on Saturday from eating an edible.
Ooh, no bueno. Shit, how many did you eat? How strong was it?
Okay, so it was one gummy, and I'm
Alright.
pretty sure
How
there
many
was
milligrams?
2 gummies, 200. Yeah, there was 2 gummies in the little packet with that said like 500 milligrams. I'm assuming each one was 250.
You're wildin'. You're wildin'. Did you see the afterlife? What the fuck? Listen,
Bro,
edibles hit you harder in a way that, a blunt won't, man. Like, edibles will have you out of your body.
dude,
Slump.
I always tell myself, oh my god, never again. Why do I keep lying to myself? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Because I've had multiple edibles throughout my adult life, and this isn't the first time that I'm experiencing. As a matter
And
of
it ain't
fact,
the last time either.
you guys. Let me
You
just
see?
tell you, I was going through, like, let's just say I'm sitting in this chair and I'm so high, got off my mind. I'm just like, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this is definitely gonna pass. Cause I already know the spiel. I already know the shit you go through. So I'm just like, okay, I'm at my peak. 10 minutes later, nope, this is my peak. 20 minutes later, I'm not even there yet. And it's progressively getting worse. What do I
Roller
do?
coaster.
And then I see a sandwich and I'm like, food. Delicious. And then literally 30 minutes later, I'm like, bleh, puking. Bleh, bleh.
That bad?
I always puke when I'm on edibles. It's like I seem to forget.
So why do you take them?
I don't know.
Peer pressure?
Duh.
Hell's nah, yo. No. I don't even like weed like that, yo. I'm sorry. I get paranoid as hell. Next thing you know, I start thinking stupid shit like, if there's 365 days out the year, how come my birthday is never on the same day? Like the same, like it's not like it's on Wednesday, next year will be on a Thursday. Like, why is it never on the same day?
February. February's a leap year, so every 4 years, sometimes there's like 2 extra days. So sometimes like.
Because it's
like
an odd number. I looked it up.
What do you mean?
Apparently, because 365 is an odd number, so that's why it
Oh,
moves
that
on
too.
to. So
If it was an even number, yeah.
And then the crazy thing is, when under the influence, yo, you be thinking of the wildest things, yo. The wildest things. Like, you ever really looked at your shadow when you're high?
Knowing me, I'd probably play tic-tac-toe with my shadow.
Oh, yo, you be high on a different level.
I'd be like, hey, you're third. You're
nah.
supposed to go there. Like,
I mean, I don't
on
know
some real
people.
shit.
Some people, like, some people just go way OD on it. They'll pop so many, and you're just, like, looking at them like, yo, you're not scared to die? Like, I'm sorry. It's like when it hits you as waves, like, you think you're good, and then it's like...
Dude, the waves are killer.
I remember one time, so may my grandmother rest in peace, she had heart failure, so in Boston to give cannabis. So when she passed, I took all her stuff. So I have, like, it was a lotion that got you high.
No way.
Yeah. And it's like 1,000 milligrams. It's really good for like joints and shit, but it has a warning: will impair your ability to, operate machinery and whatnot. And then I had chocolates, but I didn't know how strong the chocolates were. They're 1,000 milligrams. I did not know that.
Oh my God.
So mind you, I get a haircut, so I'm freshly shaven, and your pores are open. So I put the lotion on. I basically take an edible, and then I smoke one.
Jason.
Yo, I literally.
How
That-
you didn't see God?
Oh,
baffles me.
no, we were having a full conversation. Let me tell you something. It got to the point I was like, Jesus, if I survive this, I might go to church. I might, like, I was begging. So
Bro.
I get in the car and I'm driving, and literally right after I get to the light on 88th, I'm like, yeah, I gotta pull over. I'm done. Like, it was bad. I did this like at 12 in the afternoon, and then We go, we pick up like my boys' homegirls and shit. And then she's messing up my head because she's from Utah. Like straight up white girl, doesn't know anything like about urban living, nothing. And she's like, can I ask you a question? This is how she talks. She's like, yeah, I just want to ask you. I'm like, what's up? She's like, why do you get to call him nigga and I don't get to say it? So I'm like, do you go to white people saying, what up, cracker? No, you don't, okay? That's just how it is. Like, she was green as hell. And because they're from Utah, you know, they get to Miami and they think it's, oh my God, this is so cool and so crazy. And I'm like, yo, I just want to go to home right now. Like, yo, I'm high, bro. Like, I'm high.
Oh my God.
So at this time, we get something to eat, it goes away. As soon as I get out the car, it comes back. Like, it's coming at waves at this point. And
oh my God, I hate
like,
that.
the music never sounded so clear in my life. Like, it just sounded like, whoa. Hours start going by. I'm still high. We go to Wynwood. Now it's like midnight, from 12 in the afternoon to midnight. And I'm like, yo, I'm still high, bro. Like, this is not good. Am I going to be stuck
How
like this?
annoying.
Like, I thought I was going to be stuck like this. So finally, it's like fucking 3 a.m. I'm still high. So I'm like, yo, I got to go to the hospital. Like, this is bad.
Did you actually go to the hospital?
I was, almost like a heartbeat. I couldn't even feel my heartbeat. I could feel myself breathing. And I'm asking myself, how do I breathe?
Can you? I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be embarrassed, you guys, being in the emergency room talking to the nurse, and I'd be like, "So what brings you in here today?" And I'm like,
I'm high.
I'm so high right now. I'm so sorry. Like panicking, and she's just there like, Dave, we got another one.
I had to work. Mind you, this is when I was like, I must have been like 20 something, like 23, 24. So I get to the crib, 3 a.m. I take a shower. I feel great. I stayed in that shower because every time I turned off the water, I felt it hit me again. And I'm like, fuck.
The water's penetrating the demons.
Yeah, man. And I'm like, fuck. So finally I get to my bed, and, the comforter, like, your senses is all over the place. So
yeah,
the comforter felt so good. I have to be at work in the morning. And I'm like, yo, I can't sleep because my mind is just racing, but I'm high. So next thing you know, before I know it, by the time I catch a little bit of sleep, it's already time for me to get ready for work. So I'm like, yo, I can't call out. Like, what am I gonna do? So I said,
what do you mean you can't call out?
I'm paranoid at this point because I'm thinking the worst of the worst.
Right.
So I'm like, I have to go to work. So I'm high as hell. I get in my car. I'm driving, and I'm already thinking like, yo, I gotta go to the emergency room. I have to go to the emergency room. I get to the work parking lot. It leaves. It fucking leaves. Like, that's the weird thing about it. It just left. Right when I got to work. Here's where it gets crazy. So as I'm sober, I go back home. I'm like, yo, let me see how strong this shit is. The topical lotion, 1,000 milligrams. The chocolates, 1,000 milligrams. I ate half the chocolate, put a whole bunch of fucking lotion while my pores were open, and I smoked the full L. Never again. Ever again.
It's kind of that much highness. I don't know how you would call it.
It's not even high.
It just ruins you.
It damages you in a way that you will never feel the same. Like, yo, I was scared of marijuana at that point. Like, I don't want to touch it.
I'm good.
Get it away from me. I don't like it.
Bro, I'm good with just a few puffs. That'll get me. That's like a sweet spot. I'm enjoying music. I'm like, oh my God, this is perfect. I'm enjoying food. It's like, once you've like overstepped your boundaries of
Well, I don't like not being in control. Like, I be thinking of the worst shit. I'm like, damn, I'm high right now. Watch there be like a shooting or something, or like some natural disaster. What the hell am I gonna do? Like,
bro,
what about if Jesus comes back? Like, yo, how do I explain myself? Like, yo, my mind goes, I can't.
Yo.
And even then, like, I have to be careful who I choose to, smoke with, because some people can mess your high up big time.
Yes.
Big time.
Can I just give a really big apology to some of the friends that I had back when I was like 16, and we like smoked for the first time and I got high for the first time, and I knew I was ruining it for them.
What,
because I wouldn't stop talking. I was very giggly and I wouldn't stop talking. Teenagers. I mean.